All right, guys, we are doing a quick video here. I did some experimenting and some playing around today with Death Trap build. I was running a pretty standard Death Trap build the entirety of the season here. Mainly focused on, the Death Trap build for Rogue. Focuses a lot on making sure you have exposure, so you've always got that permanent uptime or that really quick uptime of Death Trap and your Poison Trap. However, in playing around this morning, I discovered that we don't necessarily need to run exposure with Death Trap in Season 2. We can switch to the Momentum key passive for higher Nightmare Dungeon pushing with the great damage reduction and increase your energy reduction movement speed. And then also for lower tier push or speed farming, you can switch to close quarters combat and still maintain the same uptime of Death Trap that you're getting out of running exposure without having to be beholden to your lucky hit chance for that cooldown. And the way that I did this is real simple. So one, I've got a lot of gear here, so when you look at the build link down below in this video, you'll see that I've got Harlequins in there, I've got Tybalts in there, I've got an X-File in there. You don't need all that. The biggest piece that you need is the Condemnation, as always, for that extra combo points damage, and then the Flicker Step, right? The Flicker Step gives you, for every enemy that you evade through, 2-second cooldown up to 10 seconds. But when you combine that with Anticipation, you're already knocking 20% off that reduction, off that cooldown to begin with. You're giving your Death Trap a little bit extra damage as well, which is nice. But the Flicker Step, in combination with this, plus Metamorphosis, which you basically get, has uptime permanent unstoppable, makes you get your Death Trap back very, very, very quickly, almost faster than what you would get with exposure, depending on the situation and the Nightmare Dungeon you're in. So I'm about halfway through the Broken Bulwark here. I'm just going to hop in and show you guys what I'm talking about. You'll see that I have Death Trap up, and I have Poison Trap completely up here. Now, this is contingent on having enemies to fight, right? Because you do have to dodge through them, but you can see I'm already down to 8 seconds. Dodge through the rest of them, 3 seconds. But because we have that extra damage and the survivability from Momentum, 1 second, we're almost back up instantaneously here. That extra damage from Death Trap, 6 seconds. Back up again, right? We get that down. Boom, dodge through him again. Death Trap's back up. Right, you guys get the idea. So if you're looking for a good alternative outside of running exposure, or sorry, exposure, yeah. If you're looking for a good alternative, I keep saying Anticipation earlier, or not Anticipation, Victimize. If you're looking for an alternative to exposure and you want to keep Momentum, key passive to get the bonuses from damage reduction, energy reduction, and speed, you can absolutely, if you're lucky enough to get a pair of Flicker Steps off of Duriel, you can absolutely drop that Anticipation and go with, or drop exposure, go back to Momentum or close quarters, depending on where you are in your Nightmare Dungeon journey. And then you can run that in combination with Anticipation and Metamorphosis. And that gives you just as enough cooldown, plus a little extra bonus damage to your ultimate, which I always enjoy from there, which is very, 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 very welcome given the way this season works. Again, you get the Flicker Step's also a great set tool in this season. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you are interested in more, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below this video. Follow me on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, wherever we are. And I'm going to go ahead and see you on the next build video. The link to this build out on the build website is there as well. Anyway, guys, thanks.